Why don't we look at, I mean, it feels like they're trying to retool the roster a little bit.
It does, yeah. We have quite a bit of roster moves here. So on September 16th, Travis Larsen was traded to the Toronto Arrows for salary cap relief. Larsen grew up in New Zealand and began his rugby career there. The dual nationality player for Canada and New Zealand alike has been a member of the Canada A side and full-time training environment for many years, just shy of the 2019 Rugby Canada World Cup squad. On the 21st, Brad Tucker is traded to Rugby New York for salary cap relief. Tucker boasts a lengthy resume of experience from multiple New Zealand sides. On the 22nd, the team signs hooker Peter Malcolm to a 3-year deal. Malcolm is an experienced addition to the Seawolves front row with 41 MLR appearances to his name. Malcolm flourished through the USA age grade pathway, starting with the US U20s, selected as a collegiate All-American 3 times, captained the USA Selects, and has represented the Eagles on the senior stage 11 times. On the 23rd, a couple of moves here. Hooker Sean McNulty released, acquired via trade with the LA Giltinis 5 months ago for cash considerations. And lock Ben Mitchell signed to a 3-year deal as well. Mitchell is a MLR original, already surpassing 50 appearances after consistent selections with Austin in 2018-2019 and San Diego in 2020-2022, respectively. The lock was brought into the USA Selects in 2021 after growth in MLR, including all MLR first team in 2018 and second team in 2019 selections. That was a mouthful.
Yeah, a few mouthfuls. It's just looking at some of the accolades for Malcolm and Mitchell. Someone made the point, James Malcolm, his brother played with Seattle last year, so maybe we see the brothers. A lot of accolades for Malcolm and Mitchell, the 2 M's there, I guess. But just really interesting to see that, with Tucker and Larsen and McNulty traded for, McNulty was released. I think it was tough to read the media. I think McNulty was traded to acquire Mitchell, and then Mitchell signed a 3-year deal. It was a little bit confusing. Okay. It was like a sign and trade kind of thing. Yeah. But with Tucker and Larsen, you trade for salary cap relief, and then you use that relief to sign to give Malcolm and Mitchell that money. It's really interesting because, again, this is a Seawolves team that, like we said during the playoff run, it doesn't really matter to me how far they go because they got in, they had a good year, they had a better year than they had the last 2 years.
Yeah.
It seems like they want to build off of that success with some veterans and just kind of reload as opposed to anything else. So it's, I don't know, the acquisition of Mitchell kind of excited me more than Malcolm because, no, both of them are really exciting to me just because of their veteran pedigree. Yeah. But I don't know. I'll be interested to see how that plays out. And it seems like more of a reload kind of thing, kind of bolster that roster here. You'll be without Record Hatting for sort of the orderly part of it because of the suspension. But, over the course of a decently long season, I think these guys will really help some of the younger guys get better, as well as just have more of I think it's a better group than what you've got, considering as the team added players throughout the season and now adding in the offseason. So solid that we can finally get some Seawolves news.
And a solid roster there for the Seawolves. So excited to see what they can do this season. That about wraps up our Seawolves for now.